In a fight, Tank Davis, it's a catch weight, okay? At 45, 44, just the way they did it to him.
Yep.
Now he's the man. Now he's the face of boxing. Come on now.
After winning, Ryan Garcia questioned the controversial decision made by the referee during the fight. Henry Garcia also spoke about the difficult decision-making process and chastised the judge for ruling the fight a draw video when Gervonta Tank Davis questioned the questionable call-making that was placed throughout the game. Davis also supported Har. An interesting aspect was brought up in this remark. Have a look. The poor decisions made throughout the contest infuriated a lot of individuals in the boxing world. In this video, we look at the perspectives of boxing experts and pros. Pay attention. Yesterday, Ryan Garcia shocked everyone by defeating Devin Haney against all odds. This win will have a big impact on his career. Kingery was displeased during the post-fight press conference. As soon as the referee reached the platform to analyze the bout, Garcia lost no time in showing his awkward decision-making. He also made fun of Bill, Devin Haney's father, during the press conference after the bout. Garcia felt that he was unjustly deprived of the victory against Devin last night. Kingery was not unhappy with the result, although he did admit that a finish would have been much better. He set the tone early in the opening round, stunning Haney with a strong left hook, but Garcia really took charge with 3 knockdowns that gave him the victory. The 7th round saw the first knockdown, but the advantage on the scorecard was almost lost the moment referee Harvey Dock halted the fight, docked Garcia a point for punching, and then requested for a break instead of a fine. Garcia feels that he should have been allowed to continue until he rendered Haney permanently unable. Kingery said that since Dock was drunk throughout the fight, he ought to have called it quits. It wasn't very excellent. Haney suffered severe injuries. I didn't feel comfortable. I also took a quick look at Bill Haney. I told him to stop, but he refused to listen, so that's it. Kingery continued, saying, "He was holding me for dear life. The robber seized him, and when I cracked him, the doctor took away a point. But he held me. I saw an opportunity to continue swinging with my hands free. I should have taken him out in the 7th round, but they stole something from me." Garcia admits he was confused by the referee's ridiculous actions. Thinking back on his performance, Garcia continued to exact revenge despite the sanction, scoring 2 more knockdowns in the 10th and 11th rounds to win the fight. Garcia said, "I've never seen some asterisk like that. When I struck him while he was still holding him and he got wounded, I said, 'Yes, done, oh, point taken.'" Garcia believes he might have performed even better, but his motivation was limited to one thing: locking up Haney, and it ultimately cost him. "When will I finally give up on him because of this? That's just all I was thinking," Garcia said after defeating Haney in the 7th round. "I should not have placed too much pressure on myself to stop him. The sound of his voice would have driven me insane. It was only that I couldn't finish him. His recovery was more challenging than I had anticipated. I defeated him in the 1st round. It seemed to me to be done. Just when I was thinking I won easy work, he shot back. He even hurt me with the hook." Garcia described his thinking throughout the fight, saying, "Hey, maybe he does have some power." He had Haney counted out. He was pleased with the victory, but a knockout would have been ideal. Clips. Many fans vented their frustration on social media, expressing displeasure at the referee's poor decisions. The struggle is ended, and Ryan will feel relieved. A user questioned, "Who is this ref seriously? He has to be fired right now." When Haney was unconscious, a spectator clarified how the referee was keeping score. Ref 123, 4, 5, 6 was written by the fan. "Haney, are you ready?" "All right, no referee." 7-8 proceed. A supporter expressed dissatisfaction about Ryan Garcia's defeat via knockout. How are they depriving him of a knockdown because Brother Hunt Mao is the referee? The fan wrote, and it wasn't only the spectators who voiced their disagreement with the officiating call made throughout the bout. The referee received a clap back from sportscaster Stephen A. Smith, who said, "This referee is absolutely terrible." Haney is damaged so badly that he is clinging on Ryan Garcia for dear life, which forces Garcia to punch in the clinch. Without giving any prior notice, the referee stops play to subtract a point and issues a bullsh asterisk. T. Garcia twice more knocks down Haney, but the referee calls both fouls. Unbelievable, awful officiating. Patrick Bett is an American entrepreneur and pundit. In addition, David said, "This referee must be betting on Haney because Ryan Garcia is telling his dad to stop the crazy fight." Elaine Sterling, a former UFC bantamweight champion, too offered her opinion during the post-fight interview. Oscar de la Hoya snapped at reporters and laid down the conditions for a potential rematch with Gervonta. Tank Davis didn't waste time and took to X, indirectly responding to Garcia and de la Hoya's comments. Have a look. Shakur Stevenson also responded to Ryan Garcia after his victory when he congratulated him and later called him out to a fight. And it's not just Shakur Stevenson and Tank who are interested in fighting Ryan Garcia, as you'll soon find out in today's video, so stick around and watch this one right till the end to see who could be King's potential contenders. Ryan Garcia's win over Devin Haney on Saturday night has people talking about a rematch with Devin Haney, but also some about a rematch with Gervonta Tank Davis, who knocked out Garcia last year. The fans are excited after Kingry put up a dominating performance to down Haney, ultimately winning by majority decision and putting an end to the WBC super lightweight champions' undefeated streak. Fans now want a rematch with Tank, who is also undefeated in his boxing career. During the post-fight interview, Ryan's promoter Oscar de la Hoya snapped when reporters asked Kingry about a potential rematch with Tank Davis.
The only way he's gonna fight Tank Davis, it's a catch weight, okay? At 45, 44, just the way they did it to him. Yep. Now he's the man.
De La Hoya was open to the fight taking place but stood firm when he stated that a fight between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis would only happen at a catchweight. The first fight between the two that happened last year was at catchweight, with Tank and Kingry weighing in at 135 pounds and 1352, respectively. Garcia was destroyed by Tank in that fight during the 7th round, which is why De La Hoya was firm about a possible rematch between these two taking place on their terms. Tank also immediately responded after the post-fight interview. His tweet indicates that he's interested in the fight and is open to a rematch with Garcia. However, it's unlikely that this fight will go ahead. During his post-fight interview, Garcia hinted that he no longer intends to fight at super lightweight, predicting Tank's upcoming fight against Frank Martin. Kingry said, "I don't think Tank's going to beat Frank Martin, but if he did, he wouldn't fight me because I'm moving up. I'm not doing 140, I'm going 147. I can't make __140. I've never even technically fought at 140. My body can't literally go lower than 143. It's impossible. I've tried every technique." Garcia was overweight by 3 olves in his victory over Devin Haney. He therefore was ineligible to earn the WBC belt. Despite his win, Kingry showed immense power, dominating Haney throughout the fight, and he probably feels that he can achieve more success fighting at welterweight. But let's look at the fighters who called out Kingry after his victory. The first is Devin, who Kingry could face in a rematch a day after his son's devastating defeat. Devin's dad, Bill Haney, posted a video sharing support for his son despite the loss.
Losses in life just way more vicious than a loss in the ring. So we don't take nothing from it. We don't carry no excuses. We were able to accomplish some amazing things in the sport. And
Haney also called for a rematch as he acknowledged Ryan Garcia's skill and downplayed the pre-fight narratives that portrayed Garcia as unstable, indicating that he always recognized Garcia as a competent opponent. Bill expressed pride in Devin, emphasizing that he remains the WBC champion since Garcia was overweight for the fight, which technically disqualified him from claiming the title. Despite the setback, Bill remained optimistic and supportive, underscoring his unyielding backing for his son both inside and outside the ring. He highlighted the importance of resilience, mentioning that Devin has seen him handle more significant losses in life, suggesting that this loss in the ring pales in comparison. Bill's statement projected a forward-looking attitude, focusing on returning to training and continuing to strive for greatness in boxing. He reiterated his commitment to standing by Devin with the same passion and energy as always, and concluded by expressing a desire for privacy and space to regroup after the event. Shakur Stevenson also expressed interest in fighting Garcia after his shocking performance. Sugar called out Kingry to a fight before with Ryan Garcia, verbally humiliating him after his controversial win over Edwin de los Santos. This is what he had to say about a possible fight with Stevenson. "He's just been a hater since the amateurs, for real. And I want to fight him. I'll beat his ass. I promise you that I've been in the ring With him, he's cool, but he's scared all the time, scared. In a pro fight, it's not going to work. This is another fight that is unlikely to happen since Shakur Stevenson still fights at lightweight, despite his interest in moving up to 140. A potential contender for Garcia's next fight is Timo Lopez. Tio's dad, Lopez Sr., was all praise for Garcia after his win and even hinted at a potential future matchup.
He said it already. He ain't fighting at 140. He said it's over. He going up. We could fight him at a catch weight. I texted Oscar before.
Lopez Sr. mocked Devon's loss, saying that karma got back to him. Lopez hinted at previous instances where Haney may have benefited unfairly, such as in terms of weight advantages in fights. Lopez also highlighted the effectiveness of fighters' strategies and performances in the ring. But what do you think about this fight? Also, who do you want to see Kingery fight next? Let us know in the comments. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications so that you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.